guys, happy Sunday. What I wanted to talk to you about today is I was on my way to work this morning and it's been really hard for me to get up and go to this job every day. It's a coffee job, it's a customer service job, and I've been doing that for years because not only did I work a coffee shop through college, but I also worked through BSSM, which was 3 years. And so I've been working coffee and customer service for a long time, and I graduated in December. So beginning of November, I've started applying for jobs, and it was my goal to have a job lined up. So after graduating, I can slide right into that new job, and it just that's not what's happening. I apply for jobs every day and I'm not getting any callbacks or anything that's moving forward. And so I've just felt really discouraged, and it's been hard for me to have a good attitude going to my little minimum wage customer service job when I'm graduated, because it's what I went to school for, so I don't have to work that kind of job. But the Lord, He was just gently reminding me that we don't, as believers, we don't follow the rules and regulations of what the world deems as success. So the world looks at what kind of job you have, what your education is, what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you live in, as if you're successful or not, if you're living a life of purpose or not. The Lord looks at our life, and at the end of it, He's not going to care what kind of car you drove, how much money you made, how many times you got promoted in your job. He's going to look at your life and see, did you love well? Did you love people well? And it doesn't matter where you're at or what you're doing, you can love people well. And so I'm recognizing that it doesn't matter what job that I'm in, am I being intentional about loving the people in front of me well? And so I don't want to rush through this season of life that I'm in and realize that there were opportunities missed because I was worried and wanting to be on to the next step, because I felt like this was an insignificant season in my life. It's only insignificant because I'm choosing to let it be insignificant. While I was driving to work, I saw these people pulled over on the side of the road, and they were praying for this man on the streets, and it made me cry because it was like, I felt like Jesus did that, because I live in a very not Christian place. There's not a lot of Christians around, at least it seems so. And to see them praying for someone on the street like that, I haven't seen that since living here at all. I only see that when I'm in community with people that do that. And it was just the Lord reminding me that that's what gives purpose. That's what life's supposed to look like, is, are you loving people on a day-to-day basis? Are you furthering the kingdom on a day-to-day basis? And I'm totally not, a lot of times I'll come to the end of my day, and I talked about this in my last video about being intentional with my day and being a good steward about the time that I'm given and where I am right now. So I'm not going to be in this season forever, and I don't want to come to the end of it and realize and have wanted to have done it differently. And so the Lord's just reminding me that it seems small to love on people. That doesn't seem like a big deal. It doesn't seem significant. But in the kingdom, it's significant. So what the world looks at and deems significant, heaven's perspective is different. So I don't know. It just softened my heart to see people pulled over on the side of the road praying for someone, and it reminded me of my purpose and what's most important. So money is not important, careers are not important, having a nice car is not important, even getting to the point where you can own a house someday is not important, because those are not eternal things. They're temporary, and they will not satisfy. Maybe it seems like they satisfy from the outside looking in and you don't have those things, but they will not satisfy. Jesus satisfies. Only Jesus satisfies. And He's worth it. He's worth your yes, because you're going to go through this life and have purposeless jobs and have seasons that don't feel fulfilling, but Jesus comes and makes those seasons fulfilling. But without Him, our whole entire being is unfulfilling and purposeless, and we'll constantly be searching for it in other things until we decide to choose Him and choose Him fully. So that's my message today, that choose Jesus because He's worth it. And things do not matter. They don't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of job you're in. He's what brings purpose. He's what gives life. So, love you all. I hope that encouraged you in some way. It spoke to me for sure. So happy Sunday.